Stay there, okay? Oh, yeah. A pin. Oh, great. How do I get this? Hey, hey, dog. Hey. Hey, you wanna come for a walk with me? Come on. Hey. Away from the pins, okay? Come on. Come on. Come for a walk with me, eh? I'm just going to kneel down, okay? Don't fight my headache, right? You stay there.
Can you tell me how the little girl is?
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to ask the doctor. I'm sorry.
See, my little girl is inside.
Yes,
I really have to...
I know. Excuse me, is there Mr. Ramos out here?
That's very good. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm sorry, it doesn't look good.
Don't tell me she's going to die. Come on, man.
Well, right now, it is so difficult to tell how she's going to respond from those injuries. She suffered a severe blow to the head. And with her age and a recent illness, it's all working against her.
I have to see her.
Later, after the x-ray.
No, you don't understand. I have to talk to her. She's the only one that knows what happened to Annie. I have to...
I'm sorry. It's going to have to be later. It's going to be a while before she can talk to anybody. I promise you. The minute there's any change, I'll contact you. Right now, you're going to have to excuse me. I have to order those tests.
Okay.
Okay, this is the part that BJ hates. She sees stars. What do you see? Anything?
How is she?
Actually, she's terrific. She's the best patient I've ever had, really. I was just telling her that recently I had examined BJ, and BJ was a very good patient, too.
Hey. Hey, do you hear that? Tony says you're a good patient.
Well, no more poking around on you, okay? The thing you've got to do now is get some sleep. I bet you hate that, don't you? You know, BJ's at the age when I tell her to go to sleep, she can't stand it. You that way? Well, I'll be outside.
I'll be waiting for you, sweetheart. I love you. Why won't you say anything? She won't talk.
Well, listen, the first thing I want to do is put your mind at rest. Now, there is nothing physically wrong with her.
Thank God.
There's no broken bones, there's no bruises, there's no cuts, and there's no evidence that she was abused in any way.
Oh, such a relief, thank you.
One thing I'm a little worried about right now is the lack of response.
What is it? What do you think it is? Do you think it's a shock?
I don't know, I hope so. Actually, if you'll allow me to, I'd like to get a second opinion from Dr. Foster.
Anything, please.
Mike, you and Tony, search the ground.
Right.
Jonathan inside. They're already dusting
Yes,
for
ma'am.
Oh, please don't tell me I can't go in there, please.
I should, but I won't.
Oh, no, I haven't, but I still think it's got...
Don't tell me I can't stand here, please, Sean.
All right, you're in.
Okay, how is Robin? And Philomena? And Anna? And has Robert been told about this
I
yet?
said you could come in. No questions,
I
please.
just need some answers, please, Sean.
All right, all right. Except for shock, we think Robert's going to be okay, but Philomena's been badly hurt.
Oh, this is horrible. What happened?
So far, robbery has been ruled out.
Well, if it's not robbery, what in the world? You still haven't told me about Anna. I mean, if she's not at the hospital with Duke and she's not here, I mean, well, where is she? I mean, I saw her car outside.
And her purse is still here, too.
Sean, she wouldn't leave here without her purse.
Wait, hold it. Look, I've got a news blackout on this thing.
Look, I am not going to publicize this. I'm here as Anna's friend.
You are. All right, in that case, I'll tell you. Sean thinks it is kidnapping, and at this point, I tend to agree with him.
Oh, Sean, who would do this to her? Who would do this?
Someone who goes by the name of the Snowman.
John.
Oh, Sean, this is serious.
Well, Robert didn't think it was too serious. Remember I told you he was getting all those threatening notes? Well, every one of those notes was signed the Snowman. Then Robert found out that other police officials were getting the same kind of threatening notes. So he was convinced that whoever was sending them was just a simple cop hater, and they weren't after him. Well, the chief and I did not agree. Either did Anna.
Well, I mean, if Anna has been kidnapped, does this mean Robert's in trouble also?
I don't
Hey, that's exactly what we were talking about when you came in. Sean, tell you what, I'm going to call some of those cops, get in touch with them, see if the ones who got those notes, see if anything like this is happening to any of them anywhere else.
In the meantime, Robert's got to be told what's happened, if I can find him.
Well, I know where he is.
Where is he?
He's with Felicia.
With Felicia where?
Well, I don't know that.
Well, honey, you just said...
Well, all I know is Felicia said that she's with him. She and Robert are on an out-of-town assignment someplace.
Chief, I'm going to go over to his office, see if I can find out where they're gone, all right?
All right, I'll be at headquarters. You stay in touch.
Sean, wait a minute. I want to go with you, please.
Honey, all right, we're on the same
Okay,
team.
good,
Come with
thanks.
me.
Brownstone with Felicia, but she's already gone, but her car is still there, so I'm sure that's with Robert.
No, I checked. It was still in its regular spot at my penthouse garage.
That's terrific. Now what are we going to do?
No. No sense in sending out an APB on their license plates, that's for sure.
I just knew that would work. I knew it would.
It's not going to. Neither is this. All I'm doing here is making a mess.
Okay, honey, let me try it, okay?
A lot of good it's going to do, I'll tell you.
You don't know. Maybe you missed something.
I doubt it. Robert thinks too much like me.
In what way?
First lesson from the WSB is always keep significant information in your head and not on a piece of paper.
Darling, we all break rules. Now, where do you want me to start, okay?
Any way you like.
Get her upstairs, I'll make the arrangements.
No way. No, you can't wait.
What about you, take? Intensive care. The x-rays have shown what I thought. I mean, they turned out negative, but she's suffering a massive concussion.
No.
I'm sorry.
There's going to be something that you can do for her, though, yeah?
The only thing anyone can do right now is just to monitor her closely. And to pray for the best.
Excuse me.
Mr. Lavery?
Yes, how's Robert?
I know that you must be very anxious. I concur with Tony's findings. Robin is suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. In simple words, it means that she's blocking out everything that happened to her. And considering the number of things that could have happened during the robbery or the attack, her condition is not unusual.
She's not in any pain. Please tell me that she's not.
No, physically, she's not in any pain. And emotionally, her system is protecting her from feeling very much of anything. In time, she'll be able to handle the truth.
You have to do what you can. You have to help her, not just for herself, but also for her mother. Robin's the only one that knows what happens to Anna.
You talk to him, I'll take care of the transfer.
Okay.
Listen, while Dr. Jones is taking care of the final arrangements, I'd like to tell you about the course of treatment that we want to prescribe for her.
You got to do whatever you can to help her. It could mean her mother's life, you know.
You'll like pediatrics. There are several children there your age. I'll get your wheelchair and we'll go for a nice ride.
You tried to get out, didn't you, Anna? Didn't you? I asked you a question.
I'm not your dumb animal. All right?
My partner is not dumb. In fact, I'm going to show you, Anna, just how smart my partner is. I'm going to open the door to your cage. Now, with one command, I could have him tear your throat out like a piece of meat. Say, he's not dumb. Satan, stay! You see? He understands my every word. Now, do you still think of him as a dumb animal?
No. You've trained him real well.
Thank you. I do everything well. At least as well as your husband, Mrs. Scorpio.
It's not my name.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, what else did you forget?
Meaning what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you've made some kind of mistake somewhere along the line.
I don't like your attitude, Anna.
Something gone wrong with your plan?
I don't like commotion, that's all.
You don't like commotion, is that it? Or was I making too much noise? Sorry. I won't do it again. Because it's only a matter of time before someone comes and finds me, and you fail.
Never! I won't fail. I won't fail. No, I won't fail. I've worked too long and too hard at this. I knew exactly what to expect from Robert Scorpio. You see, I knew I'd have to be very clever to outsmart him. Years ago, he thought he'd outsmarted me, but he hadn't. I endured years of torment locked away in that place. But now it's my turn. It's my chance to turn the key on him. My turn to cause him to suffer. You hear that, love? You hear me, Anna? Robbie's going to suffer. Comfy, are we?
You know, I'm not responsible for what happened to you.
Of course you're not. Robert is.
I've never hurt you. I don't even know who you are.
He hurt me.
Well, why are you making me suffer for something I didn't even do?
Because he made me suffer. He wanted me kept in a cage for the rest of my life.
But you haven't been. I mean, here you are, you're alive and well.
No thanks to your husband.
He's not my husband.
You know, I was disappointed about that at first. And then I realized you hold an even more exalted position. You are the mother of his child.
Don't you ever touch her. Ever.
And don't you ever threaten me. Ever. See, Anna, I really don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. Except Robert. Yes. I want to give him exactly what he gave me. I want him to know what it's like to be locked away from the rest of the world. I want to cause him pain. Endless, excruciating pain. Pain so great that he'll pray for death.
You really hate him that much?
More.
What did he do to you?
I can't believe he hasn't boasted about it for the last 3.5 years. You know, it's funny. Robert always considered himself a consummate professional. So ironic. I am the consummate professional. I remember every time Robert got in my way. I had the perfect plan. But Robert ruined it. I almost had the perfect wife, too. Until Robert turned Celia against me.
Celia cautioned me.
You know Celia? She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah.
She always was. We were childhood sweethearts, Celia and I. We were very happy together. I loved Celia so much. And she loved me. Celia loved me, that is, until Robert did a terrible thing. Robert destroyed Celia's trust in me. At that point, I knew I had to kill her.
He would never do something like that.
It's true he did. Oh, I realized Celia could have refused to go along with it, but Robert had already turned her against me. Do you have any idea what betrayal feels like, Anna? I knew I had to kill her. I knew that was the only way to free myself of her and her memory. You see, as long as she was alive, I would have gone on loving Celia.
You tried to kill her?
Yes. We were alone at the cabin. It could have ended so peacefully, so quietly. Then our hero arrived. Robbie ruined it.
Do you know something? I want to ask you a question.
No more questions, no more talk about Celia, Anna.
No, it's about Robert. You just said that he was a consummate professional. Well, hasn't it occurred to you that he was just doing his job? He had to do that. It's not personal.
Bravo, bravo! Say, what a performance, Wonderful performance. I think the lady doth protest too greatly. Too much. Shakespeare, you know. Of course you know. See, I can recite the play, the act, the scene. I had a lot of time to read Shakespeare, Anna. I read a lot of Shakespeare while I was locked away like an animal, just as you are now.
Get him away from me. Get him away from me.
Satan! Come here! Satan! You know, Anna, I wasn't prepared for one thing. I wasn't prepared for you. I have to be honest. I was prepared for Robert's daughter. See this teddy bear? And this rag. This was a scarf. Satan tore it to shreds. It's all right. It's quite all right. I've got the next best thing. I've got the mother of Robert's child. He loves you nearly as much as he does Robert.
Don't you see how wrong you are about all this? The only woman Robert ever loved is dead.
You're wrong. Not yet. She's not yet dead. But she will be.
She's just tired. Let's get some rest.
I don't think she doesn't even know that I'm here.
She will.
Isn't there some way we can get through can't do something else?
Well, I don't think you're going to succeed tonight. You're both exhausted.
You need to get some rest.
I'm fine.
No, I've prescribed something to help her sleep. And then tomorrow we'll try to get her to come back to reality. In the meantime, I agree with Tony. The best thing you can do for her is to go get some rest yourself.
No, I'm not going to leave her here alone. I'm going to stay here.
Well, don't worry. I plan to spend some time with her myself tonight. She'll be all right.
Okay. Thank you.
Duke, I got here as soon as I could. How are they?
For the miss, she's bad. She's unconscious. Robin, I don't know. She's in shock or something. She's staring off into space. She's not responding. She's bad.
I'm sorry, see it.
What about Anna?
Nothing. Duke, don't worry. We've got a full search going now. Our whole department, all the neighboring forces, they've all been alerted.
You're still sure she's been kidnapped?
Well, at first I wasn't convinced, but yeah, now I am. Sam, until further notice, I want somebody on this door at all times.
Yes, sir.
Well, you don't think Robin's still in danger, do you?
Better safe than sorry, right? And right now, I have no way of knowing what or who I'm dealing with. Excuse me.
We'll make sure everything's all right and we'll take turns.
All right.
He may not know who he's dealing with, but I certainly do.
You mean Jerome?
Yes, I mean Jerome. He said if I didn't take care of Carruthers this week, he'd do something really bloody well meant it, didn't he?
Wait a minute, where you going?
I'm gonna call him.
And say what?
I don't know what I'm gonna say. He got Anna into this, he can get her out of it.
Wait a minute.
For the last time, I want to talk to Jerome.
The answer won't change, pal.
I have something very important I want to discuss with him.
Well, any business you got with him, you discuss with me first.
Tell him it's Jubilee.
I don't care if you're the king of England.
Listen, you can be in big trouble, man, if you don't put me through immediately, okay?
Something tells me you're the one who's in trouble. Big trouble.
What do you have to do to get through to Jerome? Very, very important business I want to discuss with him.
What now, Mr. Lavery?
Jerome,
What can I do for you?
where's my wife?
Excuse me?
And now, don't play any games with me. I know you're behind it. What have you done with her? What do I have to do to get her back?
You're telling me that your wife's missing? Another man, perhaps?
You make jokes with me. You had them kidnap her. What exactly do I have to do to get her?
It's never wise to discuss things over the telephone.
Well, in that case, we don't have to discuss them at all. I know exactly what you want.
Fine. Then we have nothing else to talk about. Apparently, Mrs. Lavery's been kidnapped. He thinks I'm responsible. I had nothing to do with it, of course, but he doesn't know that. If he's willing to finish off Carruthers to get her back, far be it from me to stop him.
I don't like to go away and leave you. I have to. It'll only be for maybe a day or two. Maybe 3 days, most. I mean, you won't even miss me. You're gonna be so busy getting better. And then, when I come back, I'm gonna bring your mommy with me. You'd like that, wouldn't you? We're gonna be together. You, me, and your mother. Nobody's ever gonna hurt you again. I love you, sweetheart. I love you more than I can ever tell you. I'm only gone away for you and for Mommy. I'm glad you're here. Come in.
How is she?
She doesn't even know we're here. She's not responding to anything.
High five, Robin. Hey, old chum. Give me some skin, huh? What can I do?
Just be here with her. Just let her know you're here.
You got it.
Okay.
Boss, please, I wish you would reconsider.
What is it to reconsider? It's my fault the kid's like this. It's my fault Anna's in danger. I better get her back safe. I'm the only one who can.